little flat prongs you see on standard plugs used in North and Central America make sense. But how about those holes near the tips? They're not always there, but there's a good reason manufacturers put them on plugs. Thanks to these holes, the outlet grips the plug more firmly. This way, it doesn't fall out. There are small, lined-up bumpers inside most outlets. They fit perfectly inside the holes on plugs. It's a win-win situation. The prongs are safe inside the outlet, but with enough force, you can still remove the plug. The second thing about the holes is that they allow you to wire electric power directly to the prongs. In this case, you don't even have to use an electrical outlet. Also, you can put a locking mechanism or bar through the prongs. This way, no one will be able to plug the device into an outlet.
Gotcha.
Some pens have caps with holes in their tops. Those are put there as a safety measure. If someone accidentally swallows a cap while chewing on it, they'll still have some space to breathe. Airplane windows have little holes which might make you nervous when you see them, but they're actually extremely important and a plane needs them to fly safely. These holes protect you from the difference in pressure outside and inside the cabin. When you order a soda to go, it usually comes with a plastic lid. This lid is useful when you're in the car or walking and want to prevent your soda from spilling. But it can also be a great coaster. Just flip the lid upside down and place it under your cup.
Oh, that's cool. Dude, I need to
Brass
try
and
that
other
one.
copper alloys, and it's not accidental. These materials are known to be self-disinfecting. And thanks to these antimicrobial properties, bacteria don't spread as much as they could. Different numbers are often put on the sides of many cosmetic products. These numbers aren't picked randomly. They tell you how long your product will actually last. This way, you won't put it on your skin after it expires. Those escalator brushes can clean shoes pretty well, huh? But they're actually made for safety reasons. When
Safety?
people are on an escalator, brushes keep them away from the sides, and this prevents bags and clothes from getting stuck.
Oh,
Most
that's the
spaghetti spoons
reason
have a
they
hole in the middle.
that's the reason they put the brush in the side is because safety reasons are always I thought like you use them to clean the shoes.
Such a hole can be quite useful when you scoop some pasta and need to drain it. But it's also a great measuring tool. The hole fits exactly one serving of pasta. Some ovens have a little drawer at the bottom. At first sight, it's perfect for storing pots, pans, and trays. A couple of extra points for creativity if you use it this way. But it's not the drawer's main purpose. It's designed to keep the food you've just cooked warm while you're waiting for lunch. When you take
Wait,
a box
so
of
you
aluminum
say-
foil, pay attention.
So you saying like after you finish cooking you can store it on the bottom to keep it warm? I mean you can just leave it at the same spot where you were cooking it, you know?
Attention to the tabs on the sides. You can press them in and they'll keep the foil straight and prevent it from rolling. Nothing better than a cold soda drink on a hot day. Soda cans come with a small tab that helps you easily open the beverage. But the hole in the tab also has its purpose. That's where you can put in your straw to stop it from floating up to the surface.
Yo, that's
Soda
cool.
bottles also have small secrets of their own. Their long necks are made this way to keep your drink cool for a longer time. And if you only touch the neck of the bottle instead of its body, you won't have enough time to warm your drink up. Most plastic bottle caps have a soft little disc inside. Pull it out and you'll still be able to close your bottle. But if you don't have that soft part and turn your bottle upside down, the liquid may leak out. Another purpose of this soft pad is to keep your soda carbonated for a longer time. Hungry? It might be a
Yes.
good time for some Chinese food.
Uh-huh.
But keep in mind, the takeout container isn't only a good way to carry your food. Unfold it, and you'll have a nice paper plate to properly enjoy your meal.
That's why I work in a Chinese restaurant, you know, before. I would just open the container and make it into a bowl.
The hole you might have noticed in the elevator door comes in handy when an elevator gets stuck. In this case, a mechanic needs to operate it manually. They have a special key that gets inserted in that very hole, which releases the doors. Lots of people keep forgetting which side of their car the gas tank is on. Luckily, on the dashboard, there's a little gas pump next to the fuel gauge. It has an arrow pointing left or right. This arrow lets you know which side you're supposed to pull up to the gas pump, and you don't even need to get out of the car to check it. Let's say
Wait.
you got distracted and climbed into your car while the gas nozzle was still in the tank.
Oh.
No worries. Even if you accidentally drive off like that, nothing terrible will happen. The nozzle has a special breakaway device. This device makes the nozzle and hose detach if you pull on them with enough force. Now, embarrassment, well, I can't help you with that one.
Dude, I actually see a lot of videos of people just driving away from the gas station with the gun still attached to the car. I mean, it is definitely extremely embarrassing.
Bottom of the bottle for the product to come out. Instead, try tapping the middle of the bottle, but not just any spot. There's a specific place with a number on most ketchup bottles. That's where you should tap if you want to make the rest of the ketchup appear. If you prefer to buy milk in plastic containers, you've probably seen big circles on their sides.
Yes.
These circles absorb the shock if you drop the milk jug on the floor. They also create some extra room for the jug to expand if needed. That's how you can see if the milk's turning bad without tasting it.
Oh, that is the coolest thing ever. I always wonder what is that circle thing for. Now I know.
In most cases, wooden hangers are more expensive than plastic ones. Then why use them? They do look more elegant and fancy, but more importantly, they're made out of cedar. And that's a special type of wood that's known to repel bugs. A nice way to keep your clothes safe. If you're an iPhone user, you must have noticed a small black dot between the flash and the lens on the back of your phone. The dot is there to provide you with better sound quality. It also cancels out background noise, especially if you're in some crowded place like a concert hall. Lots of erasers have two parts. Most people believe that the rougher end can be used to get rid of ink, but that's not quite true. The darker side, usually gray or blue, is there to erase pencil markings from grainy paper, like the one used by artists. And the pink side is supposed to erase stuff from more delicate paper. Women's blouses mostly have their buttons on the left, but the majority of people are right-handed. So it definitely make more sense to put the buttons on the same side. But 100 or even more years ago, only rich women had blouses with buttons, and they had maids who dressed them. The buttons on the left were actually on the right for the maids who faced the women they were dressing. Let's say you want to eat some applesauce, but you don't have a spoon with you. Hey, just take the lid, twist one of its ends to turn it into a handle, and make a scoop. Ta-da! Your little spoon is ready.
I tried this before, man. It's not the most comfortable way to eat with the spoon, you know.
Bon appetit! Once all the tissues are out of the tissue box, don't throw it away immediately. You can use it to store plastic bags and pull them out whenever you need. A good way to keep your kitchen more organized.
Well, yeah, guys, that is the end of the video. Man, I learned so much from this video, like the elevator brush and the hole on the side of your milk. Man, those facts, they was definitely extremely interesting. I learned a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification. And my social media link is in the description below. And yeah, my name is Calvin and see you guys next video.